First and foremost, I'd like to start off by giving all praises and blessings to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachaha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect men scattered doing this work in truth and in sincerity, risking life and livelihood to do so. Yeah, I'm on a different device, so you couldn't get me. All right. Risking life and livelihood to do so, especially in this day and time. All right. And we can jump right into it. All right. Shalom to you women and you children who watch and who learn as well. All right. And while doing some research and watching a few videos, something just came upon my spirit. All right. Here we go. Something came upon my spirit. All right. As I was watching, the news, news articles, and we're seeing how, the sentiment, sympathy for the 1948ers are diminishing because of the barbaric way that the 1948er is bombing, would seem to be, um, you know, wow. Well, I did just start this device up, so it's just, booting up. They're bombarding of the, it would seem like, helpless Palestinians. All right. Well, you know, uh, this has become a war, okay? Because this is not a war against Hamas, okay? You could say, a war, a war is, a war against a military, okay? See, this is different because this is a war against people, okay? Hamas, uh, the Israeli Secret Intelligence Service, okay? Those Hezbollah, okay? Those are military, those are militaries, okay? Now, what they're stating in the news is this is a war against, and what we're seeing play out on the news is a war against these people, okay? So and so you got these clown ass niggas, all right, here, okay, who whether they go out and look stupid, all right. I'm not gonna say look stupid by going out, but try to get involved, get involved with what's going on with these Palestinians, all right. You've been warned pretty much, okay. These people, you know, um, you know, I remember. Let me share a story. All right, let me share a story. All right, and I'm not trying to make this about me. Okay, I just want to share a story. It was me and a few of my friends. We were younger. All right, me, one of my buddies, uh, Taiwan, guy named Sean. All right, guy named Ahmed. All right, we would walk into school and there was a big ass beehive in the tree, okay? Hanging in the tree. It was a big ass beehive. We on our way to school. All right, and it was hanging in the tree. And so somebody's bright idea to see who had a good aim. Jake wanted to see who got the best aim, who could throw better, who has the best aim. And so, we picked up some rocks, and because we thought, we didn't, we never, we didn't, we were this was like what, second, third grade, okay, maybe fourth, if that. So we had never, encountered, a beehive. We didn't have any sense, okay. So we throwing, everybody throwing a rock at the beehive, missed. And then my friend Ty, all right, he threw a rock and hit the beehive, and boom, and it boom, we popped it. You know what I'm saying? It didn't fall, but it, kind of broke up. Okay, and then we saw bees coming out. So we all take off. We running. Whoa, we running like a motherfucker, all right? We take off, man. And this is when we were young. So, man, we was away, maybe a block away. So we running. And, I look over, and I'm looking at Ty, we just looking at it and we laughing. And Ty laughing. And then all of a sudden, he's holding his head. He starts crying. He was laughing like, ha, ha, ha. Then he started crying, man. Okay. And we like, what's wrong, man? And then he crying like, oh, man, the motherfucker bee stuck me in the head. And we looked at the back of his head. He already had a knot, okay, on the back of his fucking head. So we looked at it. There's another knot, okay, growing on the back of his fucking head from this bee. The bee done stung his ass, man. It chased his ass all the way down, okay? And he was the fastest out of all of us. Matter of fact, he went to the NFL, man. This guy was fast, all right? And and the bee stung him, okay? And you think that, the bee would have gave up, would have flew away, some motherfucker. That bee kept its focus, to chase his ass down and stung him on the fucking knot that he already had on the back of his fucking head, man. Okay, that shit it was hilarious, man. Okay? We kids, you start laughing and motherfucker don't feel it no more, take you to your, your moms and shit, she, put something on it, all right, But saying that, okay, to say that, getting involved, okay, with and this is like beating a dead horse, okay, because everybody's talking about it, but we're by no chance, there's no cowards in GMS, man, okay. You can stop that, okay. Great Millstone is out on the highways and byways, through all weather conditions, man. Okay? All weather conditions, man. So that coward, all that, man, that that's goofy stuff, Okay? But hey, pretty much, man, you guys are going to get what you're asking for, man. You're going to get what you're asking for. Okay? So, going back to the subject, all right? I'm sorry, I had to get off that, but going back to the subject, all right, as you see, the sentiment for the 1948er, for the Jay Wishers, okay? They wish they were Jews, all right? But they're not. Sentiment for them has decreased because their war is not against a military okay? Like, I showed you the difference. Hamas, that's a military. Hezbollah, that's a military, okay? The Iranian Guard, okay, that would be a military. But when you say, here we go. 1 second. All right, Salakia. All right. There was a call I had to take. Um, but what was I? The sentiment for the 1948er, okay, is low, okay, because you don't like I was, trying to show you the difference. This is not a war against Hamas or against Hezbollah, okay? This is a war against people, all right? Citizens, all right? What do you call them? Civilians, all right? This is a war against civilians, okay? And, it's similar to, the elder of GMS Chicago, Malcolm and St. Benji, all right, we're having, brought about two things that really made sense that, I kind of peeped out, quite some time ago. How Alphonse Capone, okay, he may have been a 1948er. In fact, he actually looks like this guy Benjamin, not a Jew. All right, and you've had a lot of these 1948ers who are I believe Lucky, if I'm not mistaken, Lucky Luciano, maybe it wasn't Lucky Luciano, but some of those New York mobsters were 1948ers, even though they came from Italy. Okay, they had they came from Italy, but they say that you're supposed to have Sicilian ties to Sicily. All right. But a lot of them come off as as 1948ers. Even Al Capone. Okay, Al Capone. He he reminds me of the Benjamin, not a Jew. Okay, so this is a war, sort of like a gang war. Okay, this is like a gang war. Okay, gang banging. All right. Uh, because it's not military. Okay, you see they're bombing civilians. Okay, civilians are down to eating 2 pieces of bread. Okay, and they're it's not going after the military. Okay, there's no military exchange taking place. Okay, there's no battlefield. uh this is on civilians. Okay, and here you have the U.S. who's encouraging, who's saying, go in more with it, and they're urging them to keep on going with this. Okay, because you have a lot of other pieces, okay, that are on the board, okay, that's not in their favor, like Ukraine, Russia. You have the BRICS. Okay, there's a lot of pieces that are not favorable to the U.S. that are on the board. So they're going to try and create a vacuum, okay, somehow that's going to get everyone involved into a major conflict. All right. And so that in itself is a false flag. But then, okay, what came on my spirit, okay, through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Now I'm not, you know, certain, okay, that this will happen, you know, but a false flag, okay, because you know, there could be a false flag at this point while this sentiment is down, okay, for these 1948ers to boost the popularity. All right. They can do something, you know, because now they're hawking on, you know, the possibility of 200, what do we call it, prisoners, okay, that Hamas has. So the outcome of that could be, you know, and who knows if it's really 200, okay? We know these people, you know, people say that numbers don't lie, okay? That's you know, that's not true, okay? Numbers, you can make numbers lie, okay? As one of my younger brothers, you know, it reiterated, okay? When you're dealing with statistics, all right? So, you know, in order to boost the sentiment, in order to boost favor for the 1948er, okay, something has to take place, okay, and this is where we are right now. They're already saying something is going to take place. If you look, the FBI, you know, they're saying the domestic, they're mentioning that, you know, terrorists came through, and it's crazy, right? Because, you know, terrorists can walk through the border from Mexico into the U.S., but a Haitian can't. It's impossible, okay? A Haitian tries to come in, he's caught, okay? But, you know, the terrorists, they're able to do this, okay? And again, I said that they were going to try to use that because you have, you know, a lot of Northern Kingdom brothers and sisters in this truth. So as you see, the ADL doesn't like this term, okay, because the ADL is ran and controlled by the 1948er, okay. As we see, you know, you see at the top it says false flag. Then right above that it says Anti-Defamation League, false flag, and it says false flag is a term used by conspiracy theorists. See, so the 1948er, okay, he controls the Anti-Defamation League, okay? So they don't want this term out there, okay? To suggest that various world events and crises such as terrorist attacks and mass shootings stem from them, okay? But other sources, and it's okay. See how the Anti-Defamation League term comes before the encyclopedia, the Wikipedia term. All right. Okay. So the definition is a false flag operation. Okay, and who carries out operations? Militaries. So this is a false flag is a strategy. Understand that. Okay, a false flag is a strategy in warfare. Okay, it's a strategy in warfare, and you know, and it's happened. You know, they've used it many times. Okay, as you'll see. Okay, a false flag operation is an act committed. Okay, committed. It's not a theory then. Okay, because it's committed with the intent of disguising the actual source of responsibility and pinning blame on another party. The term false flag originated, okay, in the 16th century as an expression meaning an intentional misrepresentation of someone's allegiance. Okay? And that's what it is. Like in gangs, I don't know if you watch Colors. You had one guy in Colors, forgot his name. He played in a lot of gang type movies. OG Bobby Johnson. All right, his name was Rocket. Okay, and in Colors. All right, and sometimes he'll have a blue flag. Sometimes he would be wearing a red flag. That's a false flagger, and that's what these 1948ers represent. They false flag. They false flag. That's where you get, the fact that Al Capone could be one of them. You had Meyer Lansky and, many of these people, these 1948ers who have been involved in the major players in criminal underground. Okay, your Rops and all of that. Okay, those are 1948ers, man. Okay. Wikipedia. Okay, so now when it comes to the Anti-Defamation League and this definition that they gave, okay, that's totally false. You see, because they don't want people to know. All right? And whatever they say, you have to agree with, because there's a video going around where these Edomites are getting at the 1948ers now. Okay, they're saying that the 1948er, is solely alone is the Edomite, not them. Okay, they're coming out with shit saying, books saying that the 1948er is the Edomite alone and not them. All right. Okay, there's some breaking news that just went down. Okay. From the elder apostle Tahar. See, man, this shit is rolling, man. This shit is rolling, Jack. Something just happened. Okay, as I'm doing this video. All right, so now I'm going to go into the scriptures. All right, because we have clearly shown you, okay, in detail. All right, what's what, man? What's the reality? Okay, because they're giving you a false reality. They're trying to even tell you that a false flag doesn't exist. When it's been in existence since the 16th century, it has been a tool, an operation used by militaries. Okay? You have double agents, okay? Triple agents, okay? Those are false flags. Job, all right? This is the book of Job. You remember Job goes in about Esau. He tears a hole in Esau's ass, okay? He's one of those prophets, okay, that, he tore a hole so bad in Esau's ass that, they tried to, say that he was a part of Esau, okay? He was an Edomite, okay? They wished that, all right? But that's untrue, okay? This is Job 22 and 5. It says, "Is not thy wickedness great, okay, and thine iniquities infinite?" All right. And this is talking about you damn Edomites, man. Okay. It's dealing with Israel as well, but it's talking about you Edomites, man. All right. And, the 1948er is not alone in the Edomite congregation. All right. Reading on. Job 22 and 6. It says, "For thou hast taken a pledge from thy brother for naught, and stripped the naked of their clothing." So this is ultimately what happened. All right. These Edomites, they got together. Okay. You had the Balfour Declaration. All right. And, all these, times where these Edomites come together. All right. And, pay each other off, man, via the Red Shield. The Red Shield has the power, okay? And they have stripped who? Us, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, okay, from our land and our heritage, the understanding that we are the Israelites, okay? And they put these infiltrators, these people who are false flagging, against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, put them out, and now these people are committing acts and doing things contrary to the doctrine. Okay, it says, thou hast not given water to the weary to drink, and thou hast withholden bread from the hungry. Okay, and you continually do this to us, so you practice it on us first, and then you do it to other people, just like with the Tuskegee experiment, just like with the experiment which took place down in Guatemala. All right, this is the track record of you damn devils. All right, but as for the mighty man, he had the earth, and the honorable man dwell in it. Okay, so we're not gonna let your ass do this shit. Okay, you're not gonna get away. Okay, so ultimately you're using these these Israelites to do certain things, and these niggas who were nobodies, nobody out of nobodies, all right, to want to try to get a name from themselves, all right, and that's what they're trying to do. All right, verse 9 says, thou hast sent widows away empty. Damn. And the arms of the fatherless have been broken, man. There's nothing that these young cats can do, all right? These women, nothing they can do, all right? And we're seeing how this goes on, on a more violent scale. Here it's more, policy and decree, but in the way that they wanted to go is what's going on in Palestine, all right, or in Israel, okay, in that land where that war is going on, all right, whatever they want to call it right now, okay. But the Lord is going to come and He's going to clean that land up, all right. Reading on, therefore snares are round about thee, and sudden fear trouble thee, all right. And so, right now you have these Edomites, they're afraid, man. They are afraid. They're talking about something's going to happen, and I think something may have just happened, all right? But, hey, it's all been concocted by them, okay? Or darkness that thou cannot not see, and the abundance of water cover thee. So it's a matter of time, Esau, all right? Let me get another scripture, all right? Because your fall is coming real soon, all right? Micah 2:1. Micah 2:1 is talking about you Edomites. Woe to them that devise iniquity, okay, and work evil upon their beds, okay? Because, again, these false flag operations, they're planned, they're plotted. There's a lot that goes into them, okay? And this is what Esau is doing, man. This is what he's up to. Damn, I have to get ready for work. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in their power to do. When the morning is light, when it's time to do it, they're going to carry it out. When they have the perfect opportunity, they're going to do it, okay? They're working through darkness, okay? Right now they're bombing and, it's darkness, but, oh, we have to bomb. And, oh, look, see, that's why we have to do it, because of that, okay? They just did. They just hit us, These people are poor, okay, that they're attacking. All right. And what is the reason that they do it? Verse 2 says, and they covet fields and take them by violence. So we know that these 1948ers are indeed the Edomites, along with them, okay, those who, their brothers who have taken the pledge, okay, they've taken that pledge, that money, okay, to protect them, okay, you got U.S. carriers out there, all right, shooting down rockets from, that would probably stop this thing, all right? But see, they don't want the 1948er has, hey, he has a trick up his sleeve like none other, because he has a nuke, okay? He has a nuke, all right? And he can use it, okay? But see, he's not supposed to have it, okay? He's not supposed to have it. So it says, and they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. And who did this happen to? This happened to us, the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans. It happened to us first. This is where they practiced it. And now they are able to carry out that same campaign throughout the world. Moving on to another scripture. All right. This is Psalms 141:4. Incline not my heart to any evil thing, to practice wicked works with men that work iniquity. Okay, and you got Israelites that, they're talking about they're going out on the line to, face off. All right. You got men who are in the military, okay, who served in the military with Esau. They're getting these benefits from this devil, man. You're eating off this devil, man. All right. When we go to war, all right, the Lord said, look, don't touch the accursed thing, man. Leave that shit there. Burn it. Okay. It says, and let me not eat of their dainties. Yeah, we're not sharing of that shit. Okay. Let me get another scripture. Keep it moving. I got to get ready for work, man. Oh, man. Can't wait till this place is done. Okay. Okay, this is Proverbs 3:25. It says, be not afraid, okay, of sudden fear, okay, because whatever's going to happen, it's going to happen suddenly. Okay, you Israelites, if you're a man of the Lord, don't be afraid, okay? Don't be afraid, okay? This truth, they're going to cut it off the internet, so you have to be prepared right now. That's why we keep going over these exercises with you, all right? It seems like it's tedious, it's, repetitive, all right? But you have to have that spirit, that mind. People are going to be losing it around you. You've never seen people lose it. If you've never been in that situation, okay, it's going to be something new to you. You're going to have to maintain focus, all right? Because things are going to get out of control with this one, all right? Because this is a war, against rich, okay? And, World War III, man, this is it, all right? Be not afraid of sudden fear, neither of the desolation of the wicked when it cometh. All right. For the Lord shall be thy confidence, and shall keep thy foot from being taken. All right. So you're good, man. You're good. You don't have to, be out there marching like an army, because guess what? You don't, what happened. The judgment for you might not be the same judgment as that other person that's with you, man. Okay? You don't know what that person might be a secret agent or something, man. Okay? Back to you. And so I'm going to, end it there. All right? Lord willing, you were edified. I'm going to check out this video that came from the apostle. See what's going on. All right. And, Lord willing, you were edified. Till next time. Shalom.